members. We have some great new ideas that we want to present to you today.
Child care options run out. Learn how lifetime retirement income from TIAA give your employees the confidence of monthly income for life.
Tonight, for the first time, we are seeing video from a U.S. military vehicle as Iranian missiles rained down last week on a U.S. base in Iraq. Well, luckily no one was hurt. The missile barrage was in retaliation to Soleimani killing. Well, today, Holly Williams spoke with some of the soldiers who were there.
There are around 1,500 U.S. coalition troops on Al-Assad airbase. They had just minutes to take cover.
The shockwave just rolled.
Sergeant Dane Saga told us he was flying a drone that night with orders to sit his and not take cover. He says he owes his life to these blast walls.
For this piece of concrete and wrought iron steel.
This is what missiles did to metal. Imagine what they could have done to troops if they hadn't been cover.
One of the missiles was a direct Officer Alexander Ben's living quarters.
That was the right over there?
Yeah, so that was the door. I had a bunker.
Hang on to
His fleece somehow survived, now scarred by shrapnel.
That's a souvenir from the Iranians.
Yep, sure is.
U.S. troops hunkered down in bunkers that night, but most weren't designed to withstand a direct hit from a ballistic missile strike.
We huddled together.
This is Senior Airman Mary Catherine Mulholland's first ever tour of duty.
I still can't fathom that no one was hurt.
There's speculation that Iran deliberately missed American troops to prevent a further escalation. But a senior military official told us that's not true. The Iranians, in his words, were shooting to kill. Nora. And our military is prepared. Holly, thank you.
The Pentagon on Friday said that 34 American service members had been diagnosed with traumatic brain injury following missile strikes by Iran that came in retaliation of the U.S. killing a top Iranian military general. The strikes took place on January 8th on the Al-Assad air base in Iraq, where American troops are housed. The new information appears to diverge from what U.S. President Donald Trump said shortly after the strikes, which was that no U.S. service members were killed or injured.
How many were hurt? How were none, sir?
Earlier this week, Trump again downplayed the news that U.S. troops had been badly injured in the strike.
No, I heard that they had headaches and a couple of other things, but I would say, and I can report, it is not very serious.
During the strike, one rocket knocked down more than a dozen heavy concrete walls and incinerated shipping containers used as living space by U.S. soldiers. Another destroyed two hangars that normally house Black Hawk helicopters, ripping through offices nearby and causing a fuel fire that lasted hours. Iraqi officers stationed at the base told Reuters loss of life was prevented because staff began moving personnel and weaponry into fortified bunkers hours before the attack. Pentagon spokesman Jonathan Hoffman told reporters that 17 service members diagnosed had already returned to duty in Iraq. Some who had been previously transported to Germany have been moved to the U.S. and will receive treatment at either Walter Reed Military Hospital or their home bases. Symptoms among those injured include headaches, dizziness, sensitivity to light, and nausea.
All right, family. So the truth is coming out. As time ticks, the truth what shall prevail. So imagine being in a military where the president, the lead head person, downplay what he did to go after a commander of the Iranians, and then when the missiles went out, they declared they weren't really trying to hit a target. But as you see, that place is tore up. It looks like a war zone. And then to hear your president downplay you, and you can't get on national TV, you can't show any emotions, you can't say what you're really feeling about your president, being that you're in the military. Wow.